All right, good morning. We're coming to you from Dreamy Draw with Paul's 2002 behind me. I thought I'd give you a quick rundown of what's modified to this car. Paul's in the car for about 7 or 8 years, and he's kind of done everything to it at this point, and it's turned into a bit of a Restomod over that time. We've got ground control coilovers and these Panasport wheels with the Wilwood brakes. So the car is set up for suspension and handling, and we'll show you under the hood we've got front and rear strut braces as well. So Paul started with the interior of this car and getting all these touch points refreshed. So you can see we've got some recovered seats. In the rear, we've actually got E24 style bucket seats. So we've got the Cooler Works chassis mount shifter here. We've got floor hinge pedals, which are original to the car. You can see up here, we're running a Haltech standalone ECU. We've got a great Momo steering wheel here. I don't know if that's a prototypo or what, but it looks great. So all of your touch points in here are addressed, and I always find that makes such a great difference in the car because some of the first things you're modifying are all those control points. So you've got great shifter feel, great pedal feel, great steering wheel feel, and you've also got a performance clutch and a lighter flywheel in this car as well. So it should be extremely responsive. All those mechanical touch points have been addressed, which brings us to the motor and the transmission. There we go. You can see this clamshell style hood just like we love on the E34 and some of these other cars. So you can see we've got these ground control coilovers like I mentioned, the front strut brace, and in here we've got a refreshed M10 2-liter with fuel injection. We have these kind of carb looking intakes going on here, but it is fuel injected. We've got a refreshed radiator, and so this motor was rebuilt in the 90s, kind of meant for racing, so it has a big lumpy cam in it. It makes about 165 wheel horsepower, and the car weighs about 2,200 pounds, so it's more than enough for a quick and a lightweight, good handling build. Along with the motor refresh, it was converted to a 5-speed, so it's kind of got a bit of an overdrive to give you better highway cruising ability. So over the last 7-8 years of Paul's ownership, this car snowballed from a running and driving weekend classic to more of the Restomod you see behind me now, with all of the mechanical points touched, from a hotter motor, a lightweight flywheel, performance clutch, suspension, wheels, and tires, into a really capable, lightweight, great handling car. On that note, let's see what this car is like to experience on the inside and what the performance is like from the driver's seat. That throttle response is so cool.
It's almost, once you get out of first, you can just dump the clutch almost, you know, to transition.
Better to be a little aggressive with it almost.
It feels like a big go-kart sometimes, you know?
Yeah. It's got, you know, what I've always found interesting at the BMWs, even like when I was younger and I'd watch all the new cars come out, like when the E90 came out, the E60, the M3 and like the M5, for example, like even though one was V8, one was V10, they always ended up with like kind of similar figures on paper and stuff. And then of all the cars I've driven, they just maintain that, the feeling of balance. Like their handling characteristics and their balance and the weight shift, just all the dynamics of the car feel consistent.
And that's what the BMW engineers have done really well, is to engineer that in all the cars.
Yeah. And even going back to this, you know, and then even with the modifications and playing around with it, it feels planted. I can feel the rear wheel bias. I can feel the weight shift. You know, it feels really familiar to the 90s cars or to any of them. I love the size. The visibility and the size is just
all the
great.
glass is my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think our son will say, "You get a tinted windows?" I'm like, "No way." Like,
yeah.
You want this fishbowl.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Perfect.
Really appreciate it.
Thanks, man. Yeah, no, that's great.
Quick outro here while I finish up the video. Check out the blog and merch on the website at ACHTUNG.CLUBSPORT.com if you haven't yet. Shout out to Paul for letting me drive his car. And next week we'll be featuring Jared's supercharged E46 M3 with over 500 wheel horsepower. It was a riot to drive, and I'm excited to share that one with you guys. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next week.